Okay, so today, some of you guys remember my video about removing the stumps, where I was loading them into the truck like a month ago or something. I'm doing a project for my neighbor, and I ended up, he wants to do a parking area. So that lot that I cleared and removed all of the stuff in here, and I leveled it off. And his son has a lawn mowing and landscaping business. He put this nice edge down the lawn, and then he's been dumping some mulch. He's gonna mulch this area, and what I did was, after I got the stumps out of here, I actually dug out the grade, and you can see how much I dug it out. So this comes off the road, comes uphill, and then it would just dive down, but he wants to park his camper over there. So what I did was I dug out here and pushed it down that way and packed it down, and it's rained a few times. All of the topsoil that I stripped off of here, built up this corner with it. And just spread it around. They're gonna take the screen and pick out a bunch of stuff, but spread it around and then tapered it so it blends down in with the lawn. They're gonna rake it all out, let it settle, and he's got some plans for a mulch bed or something. But then over here, they're gonna later on in life continue to go. He's got a bunch of land that way, a road. So what I did was I pitched everything and then kind of put a swale in here so the water runs through there. We checked it out the other day in the rain, and there's one spot I had to fine tune. I actually put the level on the ground and back here to get the water this way. I wanted to get it more towards the middle so it runs through there, but we got it. Yesterday it rained out. He was tickled pink with it. And then over here they're going to plant a garden. This is all the leftover topsoil from the lot. They're going to plant a garden. Then they're going to put a fence down the property line. He's a plumber. They're going to mulch this embankment here and then put some sort of edging, but he's going to take that old water heater tank, and he's going to make a chimney thing out, chimenea, I don't know how to say it, but basically outside little fire pit. So I got the Takeuchi over here. I did go get a few loads of stone. I spread some of the stone. I got a little bit left to spread, so I'll do that now. Let me just see where I'm going to set you guys up. I was just raking a little bit of the roots. We didn't want to dig down too much to chase the roots. This is not going to be a building area. It's just an area he's going to park his camper on and his son's landscape trailer. So if I was going to build a house or a concrete pad or anything structural here, I would chase it down and really get all the roots out, but they're never going to build anything here, and that would have turned into a major undertaking for the little equipment that I have, because some of those roots, we did take this down probably about 2 feet on this end and then pushed it that way, and there was still some roots, but they're just little small roots, so I just rake them off before I stone them. No big deal. The other thing too is he didn't want to do hard pack. So like a lot of times I'll do like recycled asphalt or concrete or dense grade even before I put in stone. But this is kind of all clay, so he was out here walking on it and it was hard as a rock. So he says that's what he wants to do. So sometimes you just, you do what the customer wants, which in this case is fine. It's just a parking area. The reason why it looks like I'm putting it thin is because he's very adamant that he doesn't want the stone thick. Because he doesn't want to get stuck in it or anything. He's going to set a camper up here. I'm going to try to put you guys near the tree. See the tree? Maybe it'll stop blowing over now. I got the tunes going. Damn, you guys, I don't know if it's the machine banging around or what, or you guys been drinking? You been doing some drinking? Cause you keep falling over. It's probably the machine. I'm gonna see if I can. Alright. Take it easy, alright? Take it easy. See, my old machine, I fixed the bucket so it's perfectly flat on the bottom. This one here is terrible. I'll show you. You see how it's like 2 inches if you measure it higher than the bottom, so the bucket's pitched. Anytime a bucket's like that, it rides up the pile. So my old bucket, I welded a cutting edge across the back, old snowplow edge, so the bucket sat flat. So when you went back and forward, you're going flat. So there's going to be a welding video soon on doing that because I'm tired of that. I don't know. You try to back blade with it, everything clumps in there. You know, like. You know, everything, it builds up a big clump of crap behind that edge. And it's dragging it this way. You go forward, up the pile, backwards, you're dragging it. It's just very frustrating. So I've been touching everything with my hand, which sucks because who buys a machine to do stuff by hand? So there's going to be a welding video soon. because I've had enough of that, you know. But nice square parking area. I got a couple. It's real thick in there. I'm gonna rob some from there. There's a little hump over there. I'm gonna rob some and put it in that corner right there because it kind of comes in a little bit. I know you guys been drinking because it's, you know, nothing else going on but stop falling over, okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. The wind's really bad today.